All right, you guys, this is a test. I've never used YouTube before. Um, it's February 9th. I'm in my motel room in San Angelo, Texas right now, coming back from Fort Worth. I was about to head to El Paso to see the Trump rally because I had a ticket for it. I'm very passionate about what he's doing for our country. And I had some really wonderful things take place at my own property, which if I were super responsible, which I kind of am, I nixed the rally and decided to go on home. However, I'm staying an additional night over here in San Angelo because of electrical issues on my vehicle, and realized recently that Beto is doing an opposing rally in conjunction with the Trump rally, which, oh my God, how can I miss that? So there's no way I can. There's just no way. So I just want to say, why am I so passionate about this wall? Well, let me tell you a little something about this. I've lived on the border my entire life. I went to 5th, 6th, and 7th grade in El Paso. In fact, when I'm there, I hope to be able to show you some of the places that I lived at that time, and then later years where many of my family members lived and friends. I know how it was then, and I'm about to give you some really gruesome details of how it was 30 years ago. And then I'm going to fast forward, and you're going to be amazed. But anyway, I lived in El Paso. I live in the Big Bend National Park off of the Presidio area now, which is one of the safest places in the world, but El Paso is not safe. Our ranch is in between, or the ranch that I grew up on is in between Del Rio and Uvalde, right along the border. And then I also live down in Laredo, which is Nuevo Laredo, which is bordering Piedras Negras, Eagle Pass, where all the Hondurans are coming through. And all of those are now, many of them, going down to Acuna del Rio, where many of my friends and family live. And it's very dangerous. They're shutting schools down because there's so much influx. So don't let them tell you that this is not a massive invasion, because it is an invasion. So I'm going tomorrow, not to make any crazy anything, but just to show you just seriously how serious this really is. Because the ones of you that don't live on the border, or the ones of you that do live on the border in the Big Bend area where it's super safe, because why is it safe? Because we live in an area that there's no way that these people, maybe one, two, a handful, would get through because of our mountains, because of our canyons, because of the hundreds and hundreds of miles that they have to travel to get anywhere. Cartel doesn't want them. They've got too many miles to travel. Why waste their money traveling hundreds of miles where they're probably going to die, falling off a mountain, getting eaten by a bear, getting eaten by a mountain lion, dehydration, whatever it is, okay? It's not worth the person coming over to go through that. It's not worth the cartel's time for them to send them through our area. So yes, we live in a world, a bubble, the perfect little world. It's the safest world ever. It truly is. We don't need a wall, and the propaganda keeps saying, don't do the wall, don't do the wall in the Big Bend area. People, wake up. They're not going to do the wall in the Big Bend area. The wall is only going in the areas of the flatlands where it is dangerous. I will prove to you over and over and over again. Don't be a sheeple. I've lived there. I've watched people die. I've had family members die. Most of the people that oppose me have no idea of the deaths in my family, but I'm about to tell you the deaths in my own family from the cartel. So trust me. Just a little bit. Open your eyes rather than be so closed-minded. This is real. The border is not safe any other place than the Big Bend area. And whoever wants to say that it is, they're lying to you. So I'm going to do a test on this, and I hope this video came out. Once I get to El Paso tomorrow, I'm going to share a whole lot more. And just kind of open your eyes to what this really is, that the fake news media and the extreme liberals don't want you to see. Okay? Cheers.